Hello, Sophia.
Hello.
Could you tell us what happened, within 2 minutes, what happened at the Social Startup Labs?
Okay, we gathered in this amazing space, and there are about 50 of us, and the question that people have come to was, how do we get out of a community a better sense of what we've got in the room, and how do we get action out of that? So actually, how do we practice working with each other in real time, in real life, with real data, so that we actually have more of a sense of resilience, self-reliance in our communities? Because I think we have to practice that a lot more. And so we had this in the morning. What are the needs? What are the opportunities? And what are the assets that we can work with to harness those opportunities? In the morning, it was about getting a big picture. So literally here, clustering real-time live. And people ask, what's stopping you from living a wholesome life? In the context that this is a social startup lab. So people came up with their own needs, like, for example, need for a connector who has connections in companies to introduce action cycles. Happens to be you. And then we had, what are the opportunities in this group of people? Tap into the business CSR drive, local currency for social startups, investor matchmaking service, all kinds of different opportunities that people had seen from the element of the big picture that they'd already got. And then we had assets, what have we got to work with? For example, if someone's got a really good connection, if they had dinner with Richard Branson last night, that would be very cool. And so to bring that up, but not unless they can activate that kind of resource. So it was quite specific. We jumped in the afternoon to people's individual ideas that came out of that bigger picture, and we've got amazing things like, for example, the investment, putting business into social investment, securing equity investment, and lots of other things, and people self-organise into then go into a bit more detail about how you might get a business model around any of those ideas in teams, and then what you'd need to start them off in a very lean way with practically nothing, or actually with what we do have, and then moving into the last bit with the action cycle, securing commitment and saying what can we get done in a week. And we had two existing social startups with fresh teams around that. One new social startup, actually, which came out of this, funny enough, this social investment idea to secure a fund, 50k, achieved that within a week. And we had actually they achieved £10,000 of commitments, and they're on their way to the energy still going. So that's pretty amazing. That's what came out at the end of the day, and the two social projects as well. So that was informed by the bigger picture. We can get better at being informed by the bigger picture. We need to change the morning bits. It's a bit easier. It's a little tricky, but you know, overall it worked, and we're really excited about that. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Sophia.
Okay.
Surprised you though.